It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. The final 3 days of May were busier than most of the month, but otherwise they were unremarkable on I-70. Just over 106,000 vehicles traveled through Summit Friday into Sunday. It was slower than the previous weekend by 3% if you do not include Memorial Day, slower than the same time last year by just 1%. Nearly 500,000 cars took I-70 in 5 weekends this May. That was busier than November, the most recent month with 5 weekends, but much slower than August, when more than 688,000 cars traveled the corridor in 5 weekends. It proves that some trends never die. May and November, historically the quietest months by far. State Senator Dylan Roberts of Frisco, he's on the phone with Krystal 93, recapping a whirlwind session at the Capitol. Roberts and colleagues, they introduced more than 530 bills in 120 days. Fewer than 150 made it onto the governor's desk.
Really proud of some of the work that I was able to get done, bill ideas that came from here in the mountains, from our communities.
Roberts is proud of new road laws like Senate Bill 2635, inspired in part by a rash of tragic deaths on Highway 9 last year.
By cracking down on folks that pass on a double yellow line or are speeding repeatedly over a short period of time.
He is also happy to find money for Senate Bill 26141, preventing wildlife collisions.
It's going to create a permanent source of funding for more wildlife crossing and fencing infrastructure, keep animals off the road and help folks not hit animals when they're traveling.
But finding money was the trickiest part of his job this session. Lawmakers had to cut $1.3 billion from the budget.
Difficult cuts to important programs like Medicaid and other parts of our budget. So services are going to be reduced or completely eliminated, and it's likely, given the tough economy we're in and future challenges with the federal government, that will be in that situation next year.
Coming to you in November is a budget relief question. Lawmakers want voters to decide if the state can hold on to more tax money.
This is not repealing TABOR or even getting rid of any part of TABOR. It's just making a slight adjustment to the formula to allow us to better fund our schools, which then would loosen pressure on other parts of the state budget like Medicaid and transportation.
Roberts himself will be on the ballot this November. He is up for re-election. Local fire danger, moderate today. Still no fire ban here in Summit. In sports, the Rockies play the Angels tonight. And in local sports, opening in Dillon this week on Wednesday, it's the Town Trail Running Series with divisions for long and short course runners. Sign up for both by tomorrow through racebrec.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.